Package. And what was in the package from good old Hobbylink Japan? SH Figuarts Jeed Primitive, Ultraman Jeed Primitive. This is probably the oldest, or not oldest, but like the first Figuarts Ultraman that I wanted, because I really like the way he looks. I mean, just look at that design. I mean, it's really awesome. That Specium Ray is really awesome looking. And you can see him, I mean, he just looks awesome. So this guy, this is the like re-release version. Normally, or the first release version didn't have the blue Bandai logo and this little sticker, but you know, before like 2019, I want to say the Bandai stickers were red, or the Bandai logos were red, but now they have like different subdivisions and whatever. So this is the re-release version, reissue version, not the original. But it doesn't matter, it's still the same figure. Let's pop this thing open and see how it gives. Giz? Oh god. So out of the package, I have to say that Jeed, Ultraman Jeed, is a good looking figure. He feels good, he feels nice. He doesn't feel very wobbly, which is, you know, something that some SH Figuarts figures, especially some of the first Ultraman Figuarts figures, did have some trouble with. So the joints move real well, and to be honest, you know, I got him for like 40 bucks plus shipping. Obviously, because this is an import, you have to pay international shipping. But you know, for 40 bucks at on Hobbylink Japan, he was pretty good. And then obviously you got your Specium Ray. This looks and just like feels awesome. Like it's got that electric effect to it. There's the alternate color timer right there to swap onto Jeed's chest, and then the extra hands. So to be honest, if you can find this guy, like I said, for around 40 bucks, 55 at the most, so basically MSRP, I recommend getting this guy. If you see him at like a comic shop or online, I say snag him. Why not? So I got a package from Entertainment Earth the other day, and it had a lot of this paper in it, you know, for packaging. And my cat just loves to lay in just a stack of paper. So, you know, around Christmas time, you know, whenever presents are exchanged, I should say, that's when he just loves just laying in paper. So he's just gonna stay here for a little bit. Oh, that's cute. So I've been having a little bit of trouble with some figures recently, which is a bit unfortunate because having broken figures is really sucky, not going to lie. It's very, very sucky. So I have two figures here. They both broke within like 4 or 5 days of each other. So I'll just start off with this guy because he was the one that broke first. So this is the SH Figuarts Ultraman Ginga. The box is right here. It's this guy. I haven't watched the show. I have almost no emotional connection or nostalgia for Ultraman. But I really like the design of this guy. And Figuarts is awesome. SH Figuarts is awesome. He moves very well, poses very well. The joints are nice and tight and all that stuff. Problem though, the head is broken. What had happened was I was trying to rotate the head like this, as any figure does, and it sheared right off. And I know it should be working fine because I have the Ultraman Jeed here, the Figuarts, and the head rotates just fine. It actually rotates very nicely. It's a very good feeling figure. But the problem was that the ball joint within the head here, right there where my thumb is stuck. And so when I went to bend it, the ring that was holding the head in place on the little tab here sheared off, and so the little back fin for the head, which moves up and down in the slot inside the neck, that sheared off. So, and what's really sucky is that I was going to use them in an animation later this summer too. So yeah, this is actually really sucky, and I got this guy at Entertainment Earth, which is not a knock on them, but they had him on sale and he's sold out, so I can't get a replacement, so I'll just have to get a refund or something. They still haven't gotten back to me. They're still reviewing the claim, but yeah, so this was pretty sucky and not great. But the next one is a bit more I guess nerve-wracking, or not nerve-wracking, but just unwanted. I don't know. So I got the SH Monstars Frozen Shin straight from Bluefin. They had him like as a deal of the day. He was $70. Normally he's $140, $150. And I got him for $140. I'm more than willing to bet they just needed to get rid of their stock for this figure. And the figure moves great. The tail is awesome. The tail, the thing at the end of the tail is awesome. I really like this figure, but the problem, and this one was right out of the box, as you can see, the ball joint, or the jaw, is off, but the thing is that the ball joint, if you're able to see, is still intact. There's no stress marks. There's nothing to indicate that the ball joint itself is broken. And if we look in here, you can see the little black insert there, which is where the ball joint would snap into place. Well, if you put the jaw back on, like, it looks fine, but the problem arises when the thing just falls off. The jaw just falls out of the mouth, which is not great. And then, so this was out of the package. The jaw was out of the package, but then out of the package, the arm was twisted backwards, and so I went to twist the arm the right way. Oh, and there goes the other hand. This is just whatever. But anyway, the ball joint, or the bicep, was twisted the wrong way, so I went to twist it the right way, and then I had to twist the arm back the correct way, because otherwise it would look like this, it would look like, you know, this, which is stupid. So I went to twist the arm back at the elbow joint to put as little stress on the joint, and it fucking sheared off, which I'm not too ecstatic about, but what can you do? I'm not too mad, actually, just because this was only $70. This guy was like 45, I think, if I remember correctly. But it's just kind of annoying when another counterpart is perfectly fine, moves great, and then this guy breaks and you can't get a replacement. I should mention I did send in a replacement request for this guy. Although they did say it would take 6 to 8 weeks because they get their product straight from Japan, which I am calling BS on, because this guy was shipped straight from their Anaheim warehouse in California. So hopefully I'm able to get some refunds / replacements, because this was really kind of sucky. I was looking forward to animating with this guy because, like I said, he's a figure artist. He moves great. So, you know, it's pretty sucky that this had to happen, especially like a few weeks before I was going to use this guy. So, ah well. I guess this episode is going to be called Broken Figure Edition or something. I don't know. It's kind of stupid. But hopefully the next figure I get, which will be coming in a few weeks, still have to, you know, pay up the money, you know. Hopefully that thing doesn't break. It's an X Plus. So I mentioned Entertainment Earth earlier in the video, which is where I got the broken Ultraman Ginga figure, but I also managed to snag the NECA 8-inch Bob Ross with all the cloth goods and the music, or not the music, the drawing painting stand. Prost. the paint brushes, the what's that called? Palette? Is that what it's called? Anyway, it's got a fan brush. It's got a 2-inch brush right there. There's a little container of paint thinner. It comes with a knife, and just all around just happy feelings with this figure. And I have to say, I'm a bit of a Bob Ross fan, so I have a bit of a shrine for Bob Ross. Don't judge me. It's my thing.
That's crispy.